Good day, everyone. This is another episode from set theory, and today we'll be talking about set theory. In the previous videos we have already explained the concept of set theory. So in this video, we'll be solving some questions. We'll be solving some real questions. So in this question that we have here says that given that U, if you all watch my past videos, you know that U is a universal set. Our universal set here is set of all positive integer less than or equal to 30. M, all even positive integer less than or equal to 20. N, all odd numbers less than or equal to 19. Set S, all integers x such that x is less than or equal to 10 and x is also less than or equal to what? 30. And now asking us to find cardinality of n, cardinality of universal set, cardinality of n complement, cardinality of m of n plus cardinality of s, also cardinality of m plus cardinality of n, also cardinality of m plus cardinality of s, cardinality of n union s, of m union n. If you watch my past videos, you know that n means cardinality and cardinality means the number of elements in each set. So for us to solve this question, we first have to define all our sets. Have to define them. We'll start with the universal set. The universal set, which is U, universal set U equals to the element inside. It said all positive integers less than or equal to 30. This is a very vital information. Less than or equal to 30. It means that we're going to start counting all positive integers which is less than or equal to 30. Equal to 30 means that we are going to include 30 in our counting. So we start from 1 because 1 is a positive integer, 2, 3, 4, ellipses, 30. Like I said earlier, we're going to include 30. Why? Because said what? Equal to 30. And that is that we have defined this set. Okay. Also, then we have set. We have set M. Set M. If you are to define set M said all even positive numbers less than or equal to 20. All positive even numbers less than or equal to 20. That means 20 also is included. And we know that even numbers start from what? Start from 2. Even numbers start from 2, then goes by 4, then 6, then ellipses, 20. We are going to include 20 because it said what? Equal to 20. What this ellipsis means is that they are numbers that are in between what? That are in between 4 and 30. And also there are numbers between what? 6 and 20. Instead of us listing 6, 8 till we list up to 20, we just use ellipses to cut short our listing. So moving on to the next set, which is what? Set N. Set N says all odd numbers less than or equal to 19. We have set N, all odd numbers, and that odd numbers start from what? Odd numbers start from 1. We start counting from 1, then 3, then 5, ellipses, 19. 19 included. Why? Because it said what? Equal to 19. This is a very vital information, please. Most students misheard or misuse this information by not including 19. We have to include 19, include 20 and 30. Why? Because it is equal to means you must include it. It's included. And the next set S, all integers S such that 10, x is less than 10, and also x is less than or equal to 30. X is less than or equal to 10, x is less than or equal to what? 30. Meaning we start counting from 10 because less than or equal to 10 or equal to 10. Less than or equal to, that means 10 is included, but the numbers before 10 are not included. So start counting from 10. We'll calculate from 10, 11, 12, can put ellipses, then 30, because equal to 30 also. And that is that we have defined our set. Now that we have defined each of our sets, we will now count or find the cardinalities of the questions we have here. The Roman figure 1 says the cardinality of universal set. That means the number of elements in the universal set. If I were to count from 1 to 30, we find out that what there are 30 elements in the universal set. So the cardinality of universal set is equal to what? 30 elements. 30 elements. So there are 30 elements in the universal set. So we'll go to question 2, or Roman figure 2. Roman figure 2 says the cardinality of n complement. Anywhere you see this or